से गुजरेगा। आर्टिलरी कंटिंजेंट आगे। परेड तीनों तीन में दाहिने चलेगा। दाहिने मोड़। परेड बाएं से तेज चल।
थल सेनाध्यक्ष जनरल मनोज पांडे ने 75वें सेना दिवस के अवसर पर अपने संदेश में भारतीय सेना की वर्तमान प्राथमिकताओं को रेखांकित किया और भविष्य की योजनाओं का भी संकेत दिया। कुछ ही समय के पश्चात मार्च पास्ट की शुरुआत होगी। हतो व प्राप्स्यसि स्वर्गम जित्वा व भुक्ष्यसे महीम तस्मादुत्तिष्ठत कौन्तेय युद्धाय कृत निश्चय। या तो तू युद्ध में वीर गति को प्राप्त करेगा अथवा संग्राम में जीतकर पृथ्वी का राज्य भोगेगा। इस कारण हे कौन्तेय, तू युद्ध के लिए निश्चय कर खड़ा हो जा।
जिनमें अकेले चलने के हौसले होते हैं, एक दिन उन्हीं के पीछे काफिले होते हैं। सेना है तो हम हैं। फौजी उन हालातों से गुजरते हैं जहां सुनने वाला हिम्मत छोड़ देता है और देखने वाला दम। परेड कमांडर मेजर जनरल रवि मुरुगन जिप्सी पर सधे हुए अंदाज में आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। अनुशासित मार्चिंग दस्ते कुछ ही समय के पश्चात मंच के समक्ष पहुंचेंगे और थल सेना अध्यक्ष को सलामी देंगे।
जब साहस के बादल बरसते हैं समर्पण की जमीन पर, बलिदान का आसमान झुकता है पराक्रम के क्षितिज पर, तब जाकर जन्म होता है सर्वोच्च पराक्रम का। भारतीय सेना की गौरवशाली परंपरा और आज उसका साक्षी बनता हुआ गोविंद स्वामी परेड मैदान।
Arms and equipment have changed from swords to missiles, from slingshots to rifles, and from horses to tanks. But the spirit and courage of soldiers has remained unchanged. Ladies and gentlemen, you can now see the contingents smartly marching to the tune of the band, their chests swelling with pride and arms moving like a resurging wave. The men of our army have proved their mettle and have guarded our frontiers, be it the burning deserts or snow-clad mountains, fast-flowing rivers or thick impenetrable jungles. Nothing has ever proved to be a barrier for these gallant soldiers. In the Indian Army, the feeling of brotherhood and esprit de corps binds the soldiers together, leaving no room for disharmony. On the skyline, helicopters of 603 Independent Aviation Brigade are approaching the saluting dais. The flypast is being led by Dhruv helicopters, flanked by Rudra helicopters. The Dhruv helicopter carrying the national flag is piloted by Colonel B.R. Nambiar Sena Medal and Lieutenant Colonel Akshay Jeet Rangar of 201 Army Aviation Squadron, followed by Major Nithun Chakrabarti on another Dhruv helicopter carrying the flag of the Indian Army. To either side are the Rudra helicopters, an indigenously built armed helicopter of 251 Army Aviation Squadron.
सलामी मंच के सामने शुरुआत के क्रम में परेड कमांडर मेजर जनरल रवि मुरुगन और परेड कमांडर मेजर जनरल रवि मुरुगन के ठीक पीछे परमवीर चक्र और अशोक चक्र विजेता सूबेदार मेजर एंड ऑनरी कैप्टन योगेंद्र सिंह यादव परमवीर चक्र, सूबेदार मेजर संजय कुमार परमवीर चक्र, मेजर जनरल साइरस आदि पीठावाला अशोक चक्र विशिष्ट सेवा मेडल और कर्नल डी श्री राम कुमार अशोक चक्र।
Ladies and gentlemen, the first contingent is of the Regiment of Artillery, led by Captain Shivam Gautam. The Regiment of Artillery has been actively participating in various wars as well as in counter-insurgency operations. It is the second largest arm of the Indian Army, which has produced 5 Chiefs of Army Staff. Regiment of Artillery is also one of the most decorated arms, with 1 Ashok Chakra, 7 Mahavir Chakras, 8 Kirti Chakras, 92 Veer Chakras, 56 Shaurya Chakras, and 441 Sena medals.
And now is the Madras Engineer Group contingent led by Captain Akshay Dwivedi. Madras Engineer Group, popularly known as the Madras Sappers, is the oldest among the 3 groups of the Corps of Engineers of the Indian Army. The Madras Sappers have won the Best Marching Contingent trophy 9 times. That is, every time they have participated in the Army Day Parade till date. The Madras Sappers are the only regiment of the Madras Presidency Army to have survived unscathed the extensive reorganizations that took place since its raising on 30th September 1780, followed by the Bombay Sappers led by Major Gaurav Tiwari. The Bombay Engineer Group, popularly known as the Bombay Sappers, is one of the 3 groups of the Corps of Engineers. The origin of the group can be traced back to a company of pioneer Lashkars raised in Bombay during the British East India Company reign. The present 18 Field Company, part of 106 Engineer Regiment, is the direct descendant of that unit. Initially organized at Bombay in 1820, the group has been located in Kirki since 1868.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, donning the new combat uniform of the Indian Army is the Parachute Regiment, led by Major Saurav Pai. They are wearing the symbolic maroon beret and are carrying the 5.56 mm Tavor assault rifle. The paratroopers are performing the double-time quick march while singing their regimental song, Kadam Badhaye Jao, Piche Hatna Kaam Nahi, Aage Badhe Jao, showcasing their high physical standards. The Parachute Regiment is one of the youngest and most decorated regiments of the Indian Army.
जिगर वालों का डर से कोई वास्ता नहीं होता, हम वहां भी कदम रखते हैं जहां कोई रास्ता नहीं होता.
Next we have the marching contingent of the Madras Regiment, led by Major Vaibhav Chaurasia of 20 Madras. Motto of Madras Regiment is Swadharme Nidanam Shreyaha, meaning it is glory to die doing one's duty. And its war cry is Adi Kollu, Adi Kollu. It has been conferred with 45 battle honors and 14 theatre honors till date.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the next contingent is of Maha Regiment, led by Captain Rahul Singh. The martial traditions of Maha Regiment can be traced back to their service in the army of Shivaji and subsequently in the British Army. The regiment has produced 2 Chief of Army Staff and been awarded both Param Veer Chakra and Ashok Chakra.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming into focus, the next contingent on horseback, is the Army Service Corps mounted contingent led by Lieutenant Colonel Jashpal Singh Negi. The contingent consists of 34 horses and 34 sappers. These horses were erstwhile used as second-line transport. The Army Service Corps also takes part in various equestrian events and have bagged many laurels for the Indian Army. The training of mounted contingent, equestrian and polo team is conducted by one Army Training Center of Army Service Corps Center and College.
As the parade second in command goes past the saluting dais, we can now shift our attention to the military bands playing martial music in front of you. Kindly sit back and enjoy the sounds of the military bands playing in unison. The military bands today are being proudly led by Subedar Major G. Biju of the Army Ordnance Corps. Unmanned aerial vehicles, or commonly known as drones, are a remotely controlled device used in industries like defense, military warfare, and many other. The aerospace and defense industry initially made drones for counterinsurgency and defense, which have proven helpful in these environments. Today, drones primarily serve the military industry around the world. They help for a wide range of purposes. Since its initial development by the military-industrial complex in Cold War times, drones have come a long way. Unmanned aerial vehicles are increasingly common, seeing more applications outside of combat.
Ladies and gentlemen, kindly take your attention to the left. You're watching Beetle drone, which is a hexacopter agricultural drone. The main application of this drone is seed and fertilizer spraying. The drone can also be utilized as a logistic drone or fire extinguisher drone. It has a maximum takeoff weight of 25 kgs, flying speed of 10 meters per second, flight time of 15 minutes, transmission range of 2000 meters, and operating height of 120 meters. This drone has various types of control, like fully autonomous, point-to-point operation, and manual. It even has radars and sensors for stability and onboard vehicle control. The Indian Army doesn't need anything more than the inspiring tunes of its military bands to march forward.
इस वर्ष हम अपनी आज़ादी का अमृत महोत्सव मना रहे हैं। भारतीय सेना ने अपनी स्थापना से लेकर आज तक कर्तव्यपरायणता, पराक्रम, देश प्रेम और वीरता के नए-नए अध्याय लिखे हैं।
The Indian Army has a rich and glorious past that dates back to ancient times. It has evolved into a modern, world-class organization. Today's parade gave us a small glimpse into the world of discipline, precision, teamwork, and courage of the Indian soldier.
Corps, epitomizing the spirit of adventure, technical skill, and esprit de corps. Stunt riding on a motorcycle demands guts, personal courage, determination, physical fitness, and great skill in handling the bike. The man and the machine have to be in perfect unison to enable the combination to perform the feats of daredevilry.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and here comes the thundering fleet of 24 motorcycles being led by Captain Abhijit Singh Garewal.
the opening salute in a triangle formation. Look at the control and coordination of these riders as the fleet takes the shape of a triangle. Captain Abhijit Singh Garewal is now honoring the chief guest with a ceremonial salute to mark the beginning of a show that is definitely going to give you a rush of adrenaline. seat sitting balance. The tornadoes are now performing the seat sitting balance. Equal distance between the motorcycles can be observed. The arrowhead formation. Now the teams are heading for the next item, which they have acquired a beautiful position while riding the bike at considerable speed. Four line. They are just warming up. There is a lot more in store. The team is now divided into four horizontal lines. Gone across. Now the riders will be crossing each other in pairs, right in the middle of the ground, starting from all four corners. Zooming past each other at dangerous speeds. They are crossing each other one by one, right in the middle of the ground, starting from all four corners. Crisscross, the team having divided itself into four parallel lines, now head for the next event. Look how effortlessly and swiftly these brave hearts are zooming past. They're zipping out criss and cross. And outer circle. Now you can see the teams are making two concentric circles on the ground. A brilliant show of speed and coordination by the team. Number one team performing the kneeling position, whereas the number two team is performing the fish position.